Look.
Oh, yay! We made it. We made it. Listen.
Who's for the tell the Wi-Fi off?
Listen. It was about to get rebuked tonight. Okay, like I bind you up. I don't know anybody bind Wi-Fi up before, but it was going to happen.
It was going to happen
tonight.
Today.
This Monday night. Okay. Welcome to Story Time. I'm one of your hosts. There's plenty of hosts. We're all friends and family. So, I mean, I don't know. You might get tired of seeing his face, but look, you're looking at it today. So I'm
Right.
Bonnie G or Levon. This is also Auntie Shelly on the beat. But a bump. Satisfy the soul. I tell you. Welcome to tonight's Story Time. We are reading the book of Hadaccah. Ooh, that kind of sounded good.
I'll be practicing, girl.
Hadaccah. Oh, that sounds creepy. It's the month of October. I don't know if I want to pronounce the name like that. Shalom, family. Shalom.
Shalom.
Listen, we were on time, okay? But our Wi-Fi was just tripping.
Wasn't liking us today.
So welcome. We are in the book of Hadaccah. Ooh. Okay, Ronnie, go ahead and say it again. I'm not. But that sounded good coming out of my mouth. All right. And so we have been checking out our ancestors, okay? Esther, who is the name, her Hebrew name is Hadaccah.
You got that one. That was a good one.
Her Hebrew name. And listen, she didn't even like where she was at.
And she the queen.
I never knew that she was just, I'm only here so I don't get fined. Okay? Never knew she had that attitude.
That's why when he offered her half the kingdom, she was like, yeah, nah.
She was
like, I just want my people.
I'm only here so I don't get fined by the Most High. Okay? I'm trying to be obedient. That's it. I'm about my people. And I'm taking one for the whole team. Okay? Not one. Taking for the whole team. Auntie Shelly on the beat, but Bunk can give us a quick little recap because she's good at them recaps.
People got killed twice last time.
Real. They was dead, okay? Last time we left y'all off, she killed some people twice. I never known that to happen.
So last time it came to, we did the whole Haman thing. He hung on the gallows. Then she had, the king put Mordecai second in command.
Yes.
Had him send out letters to all the 120.
Yes, because that decree still came out.
Decree, because the law was still the law. Mm-hmm. So on that day, people were still allowed to kill the Hebrews. But the king said, okay, now y'all can fight back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we had people going, look, I don't want no smoke from y'all. I'm a Hebrew.
Right. They have that identity.
As a Hebrew, they was grafted in.
Real quick.
They was like, I'm a Hebrew.
I'm with them. I'm with y'all. I see how y'all fight.
I'm fighting with y'all. The king said we can be on y'all side. We on y'all side.
They was wiping out hundreds of people.
But then there was still those stubborn people that was going to come against the Most High's people. Mm-hmm. You know what happened to them? They died. And Paul Haman's sons.
10 of them.
They died. All 10 of them. They died.
And everybody else died once.
Did you know what Esther asked the king for? Hang them. I know they dead now. Hang them.
Hang them, okay?
She said they twice. I'm making sure they some dead. They died twice.
Listen, and there was people that looked like us. Dead. 500, okay? Mm-hmm. Looking like us dead, okay? They wasn't all the white Tutsi tribe. You know what I'm saying? But some of them, all skin folks, ain't skin folks.
And something that we used to say in church was like, we die once. Because, we died to ourselves because we accepted the Mashiach.
Yes,
they died twice. They died and then they died.
They died.
No Mashiach. See, they didn't accept the Hebrew Yahweh. So
listen, they going to awake and say, oh, he was real. Mm-hmm. A lot of people going to be shocked. It's going to be shooketh. Like, oh, Mashiach is a Negro.
Yes.
Anywho.
So now I think we're coming up on, they were telling us how many people died. Like just at the palace, it was 5,000.
5,000.
And then in the provinces, it was telling us that like it was a bunch of them. Like some of them still came.
Because then she said, let's do this again.
Uh-huh. She said, we need to do this the second day because some people ain't learned their lesson.
Right. She was like, apparently they don't see the body swinging, so let's do this again tomorrow.
We need to do this again tomorrow.
And then more people were killed on that
day. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Folks don't get
it. They do not get it.
If I heard a small group of people killed 5,000 people. You know who ain't being involved?
Me.
She ain't.
No.
I learned from other people's mistakes. I tell you that now.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. It's just like some people look at the world right now and go, yeah, Yahuwah is really judging the nations. Those really are his people. Whereas before they didn't listen.
Right.
They getting on that bandwagon. Because I see more and more of Jacob's children now online saying who they say they are. They who they say they are.
That's
y'all better chill.
Those
people leave them alone, but they still coming.
They still coming.
But some of them have jumped on the bandwagon like I'm with y'all.
Listen, jump on.
Yeah.
Okay, we riding slow enough, just enough at your speed.
Jump on the back of the church.
Hold
on the back of the. You know how they used to get in the truck.
I remember when the ice cream truck used to be. I might be telling my age. Remember that when that ice cream truck used to drive by and all us little smart kids used to jump on that ice cream truck on the back of it?
That wasn't me. I don't know what you talking about.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do that.
That was in my
But then that's because I was bougie though.
Right. You had pinkies up.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm pinkies up.
I was one of them kids that was just hard headed, okay? And I like to test death in my younger days.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking I'm thinking the ice cream man need to pull up to me where I'm standing. You see me standing here, bring me my ice cream. That was me. I ain't jumping no back here.
From a youngster. Okay. Well,
I told you. I was pinkies the one. Up. I was always booze.
I might have fell too and rumbled.
See now.
Yes. Listen, I didn't learn because then I hopped on a UPS. I went bigger and bigger. Okay, go big, go hard, go big. I went UPS. Hold no, rumble. Okay. And told my mom I fell out of the tree. But all is forgiven because I knew if she knew my mother was black, so she knew I was gonna get beaten. She didn't care about the blood or nothing. I was still gonna get a whooping. All right. So we're gonna take you off. Yes, Nishan, pinkies up. We're gonna take you off the cliff safely. Okay, we might have to Linda, you pinkies up too. Talking about we ate homemade.
Oh yeah, they way more pinkies up than me. That family. Oh no.
Oh listen,
I used to go to their house, and you. Like if you go to like a 5-star restaurant, that's how they used to eat dinner at their house.
Oh no, we didn't have that experience. No.
I used to tell people if you can't afford no 5-star restaurant, go on over there to their house.
No, we didn't have that.
It's past the potatoes all day long.
That's why she's thick. Okay, I ain't mad.
Could you pass the potatoes?
Listen, okay. I ain't mad at you, Auntie Linda. You go ahead, eat your homemade. I had it homemade, okay? We had the Blue Bunny, okay? Every now and then we had Swanson coming over. Y'all know that truck. All right, so I'm going to start from, let's get a start. The 14th chapter of Hadaccah, okay? We gave you a nice little speed up, come with us, you know what I'm saying? And then a little off-topic thing, okay? We're going to go into the 20th verse. And Mordecai wrote these things and sent a Ephraim unto all Yahudim that were in all the province of the king Ashwerosh, both nigh and far, to establish this among them, that they should keep the 14th day of the month Adar, and the 15th day of the same yearly, as the days wherein the Yahudim rested from their enemies, and the month which was turned unto them from sorrow to joy, and from mourning into a good day, that they should make them days of feasting and joy, and of sending portions one to another, and gifts to the poor. And the Yahudim undertook to do as they had begun, and as Mordecai had written unto them, because Haman, the son of Hammedatha, you know that word, Agiy, you're welcome. The enemy of all the Yahudim had devised against the Yahudim to destroy them, and had cast that is, the lot, to consume them and to destroy them. But when Esther came before the king, he commanded by the Ephraim that his wicked device, which he devised against the Yahudim, should return upon his own head, and that he and his sons should be hung on the gallows. Listen, I think a very important piece in here is they will always hang themselves.
Always.
We really, our first steps when people are wronging us, right? Doing us shitty, doing us dirty. Don't even trip.
Don't even trip.
And I know that's easier said to be done. I mean, it's easier said than done. But reading the books that we have been reading, that's been the first thing. Like, listen, go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about me, run my name however you want to. Okay? Because the Most High gonna get you.
Yep. And don't forget, they're the ones who made them gallows. We didn't make them.
You dig one ditch?
Haman made them gallows himself, and he got hung on.
He put effort into that, okay?
No
30 feet wasn't high enough. He said 50 feet.
So let them form their weapons. It's going to kill them.
Absolutely. He never said it wasn't going to form, y'all. Listen, let them folks talk about you. You ain't got to let them do what they got to do. Because listen, they going to fall right into it.
Yep.
Don't even react. That's what you're responsible for. Your own reaction. Be responsible for that. Like, oh, that's a good story they didn't tell. Okay, y'all. You hear it. Listen, you hear it.
Yep.
They gonna hang themselves. Let them people hang themselves.
On their own gallows. Bad. We ain't got to go around building none. I ain't got time.
You don't. You got time to get it right, and that's it.
Yep.
That's it. All right? Wherefore they called these days Purim, after the name of Pur. Therefore, for all the words of this Sefer and of that which they had seen concerning this matter, and which had come unto them.
Okay, let me throw something in right quick because I know that you know how they have.
I wanted somebody to catch
the menorah, and it's supposed to have 7 because Yahuwah ordained 7, and then they have the one with the 9.
Yes,
because one of them includes Purim, and that's what they're talking about right here. But you have to understand that this only happened to this group of people. It wasn't for the entire nation of Yisrael. So it's not a feast day that Yahuwah like ordained as one of the holy, feast days. It was now, it's okay if you want to celebrate, of course, that Yahuwah brought your people out, but this is not the whole nation of Yisrael. This is only these people who are here right now at this time that are in Babylon, that stayed where you were supposed to go. The rest of Yisrael that's in the land right now, they don't know nothing about this.
Got you.
So this is not, Purim is not an official feast day, but it is something they celebrated. This group of people celebrated yearly. It's sort of like celebrating somebody's birthday. Birthday is not a feast day, but Yahuwah not mad at you for buying somebody a birthday cake. But you can't make it an official. You can't change the menorah from 7 to 9. I'm trying to remember what the other one was, but you can't go changing it, adding feast days. You can celebrate whatever you want to celebrate.
Absolutely.
You can thank Yahuwah for whatever you want to thank him for, but you can't go adding to the feast days.
Wow.
You can't just add your own. We gonna make, and that's what they did. This is not their intention right here. They wasn't trying to add, but the Ashkenazis came along, Purim, we celebrate Purim. Okay, well, you can if you want, but it's not official.
Right.
Don't go adding it to the menorah.
Oh, that's good. Listen, I'm glad that you said that. That is so dope. It is dope. All right. Therefore, all the words of this Sefer and of that which they had seen concerning this matter, and which had come unto them, the Yahudim ordained and took upon them, and upon their seed, and upon all such as joined themselves unto them, all that as such. So it's going to be some people that join themselves to us, as you all know. That ain't nothing new to you guys. So as it should not fail, that they would keep these 2 days according to their writings, and according to their appointed time every year. And that these days should be remembered and kept throughout every generation, every family, every province, and every city. And that these days of Purim should not fail from amongst the Yahudim, nor the memorial of them perish from their seed. Then Esther the queen, the daughter of Abichail, and Mordecai, the Yahudi, wrote with all authority to confirm this second Sefer of Purim. And he sent the Sepharim unto all the Yahudim to the 127 provinces of the kingdom of Ashvarosh, with words of peace and truth, to confirm these days of Purim in their times appointed, according as Mordecai the Yahudi and Esther the queen had enjoined them, and as they had decreed for themselves for their seed the matters of fasting and their cry. And the decree of Esther confirmed these matters of Purim. And it is written, and it was written in the Sefer.
See how they keep saying that they did this.
Yes,
this that was Mordecai and Esther did it, and the king decreed it. They decreed it, not Yahuwah. And like I said, if you want to celebrate something, you want to thank Yahuwah for something every year, go right ahead and do it.
Absolutely.
But you can't tell the people it's a holy day.
It's not a holy day.
Yeah.
It's just one of those days that you reflect on. Mm-hmm. Like, have you ever had something that's so like, that was nothing but a miracle? Mm-hmm. And on that day, you talk about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was kind of like this. And you talk about it with your children. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, when that day comes, this, you talk about it.
Because this is something that should be remembered.
Absolutely.
This is profound. He showed up for us.
Showed up.
Yes.
Listen, showed up. I'm not saying you got to put poop in your hair.
But
I'm just saying.
Don't go there with it.
Listen, that was her assignment, okay? That was her assignment. Don't take on that assignment. And then say, can we pray together? Not with you smelling like that.
This girl, I don't know. This y'all sister.
Not what you
but I hear you though, yeah.
Listen, because some people take on what was done here, and then they're like, well, we gotta do this.
Yeah.
Like the whole fringes thing, right?
Yeah.
They wore fringes. Okay, well, listen.
They also wore a whole bunch of other stuff.
Right. Like, but you walking around like 1600s, I don't know. Like, no, don't do that. Okay.
Yeah. Because the thing is, if you do it like that, then you have to do everything. You have to have a separate counter for dairy and a separate counter for vegetables, because you're not supposed to mix them.
And then I don't know how you're gonna wear clothes.
Yeah.
Because everything is blended.
Yeah. You're gonna have to go pick your own cotton and do your own, make your own clothes. Like,
listen.
You can't even buy no material, so you can't just pick out stuff.
Yeah, you
gonna do it all or you not.
Right. It ain't a smorgasbord, okay? It ain't no all you can eat here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you get it.
Stop.
All right. And the king Ashvarosh laid a tribute upon the land and upon the isles of the sea, and all the acts of his power and of his might, and the declaration of the greatness of Mordecai, whereunto the king advanced him. Are they not written in the Sefer or of the chronicles of the king of Madai in Persia? For Mordecai the Yahudi was next unto King Ashvarosh, and great among the Yahudim, and accepted of the multitude of his brethren, seeking the wealth of his people, and speaking peace to all his seed.
Yeah, we're going to start right there. I need for y'all not to miss this. Mm-hmm. And accepted of the multitude of his brethren, seeking the wealth of his people, and speaking peace to all his seed. And we act like we not so,
Listen,
we let them throw in that, y'all racist. But everybody else can do their own.
Yeah, right. They seek the wealth for their people.
Yeah, okay? But we're not supposed to do that.
We're not.
That's scripture. So whenever somebody come in y'all face talking about all lives matter and why y'all gotta be racist and why y'all won't go to the Asian nail shop, I'm looking for one that's Black owned, Hebrew owned. I'm seeking the wealth of my people. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
I'm supposed to make sure they survive.
That's right.
Yes.
Everybody
just like we did on Sunday. We went to our people.
Yeah, we did.
All day long.
We went hanging out with our people.
Hebrew business.
Enjoyed them too.
Yes.
The herb store in what is that?
CJ's Fish and Barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Oakland. The herb store.
Where's it? Richmond.
My bad. Listen, sheltered all my life. It's all right.
Yes, beautiful store.
Beautiful store. If y'all in the Bay Area, go check that out.
Okay? And it just feels different.
It does.
When you are in a store that's owned by your own, it just
feels kind of like family.
Yeah, it hit different.
It do.
It really does.
Because when you in other stores, I'd be like looking up, like,
yeah.
okay, let me count the
And
caramel.
they be looking at you.
Yes.
And there we was touching everything.
Right. It wasn't no, can I help you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you need help? It was none of that. It was like, girl, touch, feel, you know, they knew us. Yep. They know we got to touch, smell, feel, and touch again, okay? And then ask the same question twice in a different way.
Yep.
They knew all that.
Educating us, telling us all like,
listen,
we was getting all our medicine back.
Everything, okay?
We was getting it all.
Listen, nobody was
following. Yep.
Nobody. Listen, they was making room. One person had to step out so we can make room.
Y'all ain't invite us though. We'll invite y'all next time.
This was the
because they do need to. Y'all need to go on your own. Seriously, you will.
You really would like it. You really would like it. It was dope. It really was. I guess that's
very enlightening.
It was. It really was.
Yes.
I'm telling you. All right. So y'all listen. The other nations do it. Why can't we?
Yes.
Okay, it's because it's a whole what is it, flag in the play. Yeah. It's been designed for us not to do that.
Yes.
Not to patronize one another because they know that's why they destroy those towns.
Yes.
That's why they flood the towns.
Something they are scared of.
They're scared of unity. When the Hebrew community awakens, and then get together. Oh, that's a problem for them. That's a huge threat.
Yes. They go out of business and we don't.
We don't.
We survive.
We survive. We should always be looking for our brothers.
Because they're surviving off of us.
Absolutely.
Off of us.
Absolutely. Y'all see every commercial. If it's consumerism, you're going to see a black face patronizing it. I don't care if it's a Wendy's. I don't care if it's clothes. You're going to see us, especially Target. You're going to see us.
Yes, we're the ones there.
Because they know. They know where their money coming from.
Yep. They know they bet. If they get us upset, forget it. And they try. It's even so bad where, I don't know if I mentioned this before, like one time, they had me go to some beauty store to get something. I can't remember what it was. But I went there and I was like, oh, it's brown people on this place now. And I was like, cool, right? Hey. So I get up to the counter and I was like, when did you guys buy this place or something? And she was like, no, it's not ours, but still I don't know, it's still Asian owned. So I get back to where Day was, and Day was like, nah, girl, they're starting to do that in stores. So you think they don't own it anymore.
Right. And
because they got smart. They know if you walk in and see them, you're going to walk out. Too many of us keep saying, and doing it. So all they do is put another a color in there to make you think that you don't want to own it. So watch out for that too. You got to ask some questions.
You got to ask questions. Like, oh, okay.
Because they'll name their place after names that we recognize.
What's that? Say it. You know that chicken place, Omar's Chicken and Waffles.
See, I've been asking about that.
That's a whole Indian restaurant. Okay.
I said, who owned this place? And people tell me it's black owned. I was like, how come every time I answer, call a black person answer?
I went in there.
And plus, that fried chicken don't taste like. I'm sorry.
First off, they added sugar in it. It's not sweet.
That fried chicken do not taste like somebody Hebrew made it.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Listen, somebody helped you with that watermelon drink.
Sorry. Yeah.
But yes, they do stuff like
they
that.
Do stuff
so
like
they can get business. But guess what? That place ain't never packed out. Okay? Never packed out. We got to outsmart the system.
Yeah.
With asking questions.
That's right, Linda P. That's
you
the
can
game.
outsmart this. Yes, you can.
Because they trying to do it.
They be trying it. They know where their money coming from.
What is Brandon? I'm gonna start selling herbs.
Listen, you already fishing.
We'll buy the fish from you.
There you go. put 2 pieces on a bucket of ice. Send it our way. All right. Let's get started. Okay, verse 4. Then Mordecai said, Elohim has done these things, for I remember a dream when I saw concerning these matters, and nothing thereof has failed. A little fountain became a river, and there was light, and the sun, and much water. The river is Esther, whom the king married and made queen, and the 2 dragons and I, and the two dragons are I and Haman. And the nations were those that were assembled to destroy the name of the Yahudim. And my nation is this, Yasharel, which cried to Elohim and were saved. For Yahuwah has saved his people. Yahuwah has delivered us from all those evils. And Elohim has wrought signs and great wonders, which have not been done among the other nations. Therefore has he made two lots, one for the people of Elohim and another for all the other nations.
Y'all catch that? Two
lots.
Two. Not 4, 5.
That's it.
Two.
He's like simple. Keep it simple.
Covenant keeper or not?
Are you covenant? Are you in the covenant or not? Which one?
You Hebrew or you another nation? And by Hebrew, remember, I'm thinking there's some engrafted into us, but you need to be engrafted into Hebrew.
That's where it starts.
And then you're considered under covenant a Hebrew.
That's where it starts.
If not, no. Two, only two. You could say you Asian, Indian, Pakistani, I don't know, from Greenland, Northland, Iceland, Timbuktu. I don't care where you're from. It's only two.
Ooh, that's good.
That's it. You in or you out. You grafted in or you not.
You hot or cold?
No, or lukewarm.
There's no black or it's black or white. That's it.
And remember, this is the dream he had.
Yes, in the beginning.
In chapter 1.
Yes.
That they just snatched out.
They snatched it.
He's like, now I know the meaning of that dream.
That's right. Because this was not in Esther.
Yeah.
In the first 3 chapters that we started was not in the book of Esther. We didn't get into the Esther part, which everyone read about, is chapter 4.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. Okay. Therefore has he made 2 lots, one for the people of Elohim and another for all the other nations. And these 2 lots came at the hour and time and day of judgment before Elohim among all nations. So Elohim remembered his people and justified his inheritance.
His people, his inheritance.
Who are you?
Pick a side, boo.
Listen, how does he view you?
That's why I'm Hebrew. I'm not getting ready to let nobody tell me I'm a Gentile. You can lose me with that.
I wish another person would.
You can lose me with that. People still try it with me. I go, I'm not a Gentile.
Please don't try it. Don't try it.
I'm not a Gentile.
Form your weapon, maybe. Maybe it'll be a test for me to be more patient, okay? You're a Gentile. Did you know that? Oh.
No, that's not me. If you want to claim your Gentilism and you want to give up your Hebrew to be a Gentile, go right ahead. But I'm not the one.
Or the
not
two.
The one. Girl. Covenant. I am under covenant.
Right. That's it. All day, every day. Okay. All right. And so Elohim remembered his people and justified his inheritance. Oh my goodness. And remember, he said that we were his inheritance.
Yep.
Therefore, those days shall be unto them in the month of Adar, the 14th and 15th day of the same month, with an assembly, because churches didn't exist back then, and joy, and with gladness before Elohim, according to the generation forever among his people. In the 4th year of the reign, Ptolemy and Cleopatra. Okay, we go.
Yeah, this one's a little weird. So 14, it seems like, and I gotta look at it more. 14 is taking us to, first read it. Yeah.
Okay. So let me see. And Ptolemy and Cleopatra and Theseus, who said he was a priest, and Levi and Ptolemy his son, brought this sefer of Purim, which they said was the same, and that Lysimachus, the son of Ptolemy, that was in Jerusalem, had interpreted. The end.
Mm-hmm. So basically, they're telling us, okay, so everything happened that happens,
right?
And then for some reason they're bringing this out. It sounds like they're trying to tell us we know it's true because there's backup somewhere. So when they say in the 4th year of the reign of Ptolemy and Cleopatra, Ptolemy was sort of like it was a name passed down. So this Ptolemy, she actually married her 10-year-old brother and they were co-regents. But the dad was named Ptolemy and the children, it's weird. But if it says Ptolemy and Cleopatra, so it has to be Cleopatra and her brother, which was co-regent, and that was during, and it was BC, and so that, and then that was during all that time. I don't know if you all heard about like Caesar and all that. She met Caesar, and then Caesar said, "You guys are co-regents," because Rome came and did something with Egypt. I think it defeated it or something. But it's trying to put us in a time place, because it says in the 4th year of the reign of Ptolemy and Cleopatra, somebody named Dosithemus. He said he was a priest and a Levite. So if anybody has a sefer, and it says Leviyy, I think it's trying to say he's a Levite.
Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah.
That's the Levite.
So the Somnithius said he was a priest, and he's saying he's a Levite. But and Ptolemy, his son, that's what's throwing me off. So what, Levi had a son named Ptolemy? Did he marry an Egyptian? And so he had a son named Ptolemy? Or the Ptolemy that Cleopatra married was the son of a Levite? Do you know what I mean? Are they saying they had a little bit of Hebrew in him? Like, did the daddy? It's hard.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is. But
I got to 14, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, me too. I was just trying to figure it out, and I was like, look, I gotta go.
I know she got to highlight it.
Yeah, I'll try to figure it out some more, but that's what it looks like. It's saying, because it's saying, which they said was the same, and that, so whoever this is, the son of Ptolemy, he was in Jerusalem and interpreted. So he's saying, it's like they're trying to say everything written here is true, because there's a copy of it somewhere else.
That's what I got out of that.
These people were in that time somewhere in Egypt
that was in Jerusalem and had interpreted.
Yeah.
So it's like, because remember it says it's going from generation into every family, every province, every city. And so it will make sense that they're just bringing these ciphers out and kind of like confirming what was happening.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
And reading it to them.
Yeah.
Almost like they're telling the story from the beginning, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like they're backing it up or something. Yeah, like
that's what I got, you all. But if you have something different, be sure to comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. All right, we thank y'all for all 50 people who had subscribed. Because the system sees it as 50,000. Because every time we be like freezing and stuff like that, but it's a blessing to be on with you another night on Story Time. Now, we have just finished the book of Hadaccah. You sounded like a what's his name? A little what's his name with the mustache? People lied on him. Hitler. There you go. It was a little Hitlerish. Little Hitlerish. But it's all right.
Tried. We'll get one day.
I'm telling you, when we're in our own land, we're gonna be able to pronounce these names.
Them letters.
Listen, what I've got, I probably don't really have what is this thing when you be seeing different things?
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, but we're gonna see you guys tomorrow, because we got a book.
Whole new book.
A whole new book that somebody had brought to our attention on our prayer call one day.
Yes. We got some good history.
We do.
We have the best history.
Listen, there shouldn't be a what do you call that? Listen.
Nobody should be bored.
There you go.
Yeah.
It
ain't born like Christopher Columbus and the Nina and the Pinta and the
right.
We ain't got all that crazy stuff.
Listen, we got dancing.
we got good stuff.
We got good stuff. Linda said, "What is it? What is it?" I don't know if I want to tell you
a book?
Now. That's what it is. And it's a good book, okay?
It's a book, girl.
It's a good book. And we're going to enjoy this book tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Yes, we are.
The new book. And it's not going to be, sadly, it's not going to be in the CFR. I'm sorry, you guys. I know y'all want to read with us.
Because y'all want to go ahead. But this time, y'all really are going to be on the cliff.
Absolutely. You're not going to be able to read and see what happened.
We're going to have to go take Linda's book from her.
Oh, yes. We're going to take that. Ma'am, let me have that. We don't need nobody no spoilers. Okay?
Right.
Like, girl, that's my part. Like my husband did. All right. So we're going to see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. And join us. You're gonna tune in, because listen, you ain't never heard this book before. I know you haven't. Because I ain't never heard it.
Yeah.
I'm locking my door. That's all right. I'll have Felicia make me a key.
Felicia in Texas, girl.
Oh, you're right. Somebody. Roman will
let me in for sure.
But listen, we're going to see y'all tomorrow. Shalom, you all.
Shalom.
Stay tuned for tomorrow because you ain't never heard this book. I promise you. If you heard this book, I'll give you $1.
We ain't giving out no money. Linda heard it.
Except for her. That's how confident I know that ain't nobody heard this book.
Yeah, not too many people have that. Yeah. All right, y'all. Shalom.
Bye.